Hello friends, so today we can discuss the problem A from the latest educational code forces round 104, problem name arena. So let's start. You can read the problem statement, but in simple terms it states that there are n heroes which are fighting against each other in an arena, and the power of that ith hero is AI. Now each minute a fight between two different heroes occur. These heroes can be chosen arbitrary, even possible that the same two heroes were fighting during the last minute. So it can also happen that you always choose down two heroes which are like of the same like health, or like you can always choose down only two heroes only. Okay, now when two heroes have equal level of their health, then nobody will win. But if the hero which has higher length, like higher health, will win and the other will lose, okay, and the health of the winning player will increase by one. I hope you understand the point till now. The winner of the tournament is the first player who has fight at least a very large number, this number of fights. So in simple terms, you have to decide out how many possible winners are there among these n heroes. Okay, so what you can see here is you are given n heroes and you have to tell that, okay, not heroes, actually you can tell that these are the possible candidates, and you have to find out only those heroes which can win the total arena, and only those will win the arena which can fight this much of fights. Okay, and as you can see, if two heroes fight and if their health are same, then no one will win because that person will not be the hero. But if any person can defeat out any smaller person, then that can become a hero. What I mean by this is you can always choose down some opponent which has a lesser health than you, and you can fight this much of fights with only that person, because there is no foundation to choose different persons. There is no foundation in the question which states that you have to always choose different persons. So what I mean by this is you always choose down that person which has less health than you and fight all the matches with that particular person only, with this much of fights. If you fight this much of fights, there is no restriction to that fight. You can always fight with the same person and then you can always win. And if you always win because your power is greater than the other person, you will become a hero. I hope you understand the point. So the only person which will not win is the minimum person, because the person with the minimum health doesn't have any other person which have more minimum health. I hope you get the point, because a person will only win if the health of that person is greater than any other person in the whole group among the hero candidates. If any person has more health, then that person can fight against a person which has smaller health and always win. But if a person has the least amount of health, as you can see in this, which is 2, then if he choose another person which is of the same health, he will always get a draw. And if he choose a person with a greater health, then obviously he will lose. So that person will not become a hero. And thus every person which is not of the least health is a hero, because that, like as you can see, this 3 person can fight with this person like this much of fights and that person will become a hero. But this person cannot fight with this because that will lead a draw. And if he fight with this person, then obviously he will lose, because this his health is smaller than the opponent health, and thus he will lose and he cannot become a hero. So you just have to count out how many number of candidates among these heroes his is not having the least amount of health. All the other person who are not having the least amount of health is the hero, can be called to be a hero. And as you can see in this, because the minimum is 5 only, both of them are not considered to be heroes, and the answer is 0. In this, the minimum is 1, so these 3s are considered to be hero and the total is 3. So I can show you the code part now. It is becoming very intuitive now. So you just have to find out the minimum. So just find out the minimum among all the elements and then increment or just iterate over the whole array again, and then find out how many elements are not equal to the minimum, and just increment the total and find out how many elements are not equal to the minimum elements, and that's the answer. I hope you understand the logic as well as the code. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you next one. Till then, keep coding. Bye.